Alright, time for another attempt against Katago with two handicap stones. Last attempt was pretty anticlimactic since I resigned. The main mistake was the cutting point there that I read out wrong. This time we are going to play a bit differently. We are not going to respond to the 3-3, and we are going to play on a 4-4 instead. I don't even want to respond to this either. Since this, my Blackstone is weakened, but I can still run out, is my judgment essentially. So getting another corner is bigger, I believe. Which is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna play another 4-4 because I'm the most comfortable with playing 4-4s. Usually I always play handicap games, so I didn't really get the option to really play 3-4s in the first place. You have another invasion? Oh, I gotta disable this. I think I want to make the wall towards the left side. Since it's going to be, if I'm imagining this like part of my border, right? And it's going to be harder to make a wall for this side because the bend is very likely to happen. So this is going to be open very soon. I'm gonna try to play the small knights right now, which is L8, in order to gain center. If a ladder occurs, we have this stone right here, and we will likely die to the fighting, but I think it's good. If it happens, it's good to practice. Yes, and we got center. So now I have to judge between L12, L7, or playing towards one of the other corners. I looked with AI the last time. It recommended me to play L12 instead of playing extending on L7. But not for this case, for the last game. The extension on E... no. This corner I don't really know how to continue on either. My first instinct was to play C4, but then either Hane on the side is really strong, right? So my other thought was to actually extend on to E4, so that I don't have any liberty issues, and that so that if C4 is played, I can actually Hane back. I'm going to play L12 first, and then play something else to pressure the corner a bit more. I feel like I don't need to respond to this. And I'm now going to play on this side. Because this is what I learned from the three-star handicap games, that diagonals to each other, like playing on the other side, like these two sides, leaving these open is maybe better for me. Like if the attachment happens or if the invasion happens, I can still build a wall, and it will be beneficial to me. But him running to the center will always be bad for me. Yeah, let's do that. Keeps running, yeah. I think we won again. We don't like two stones, right? But I think it's good if I run again. Where are my invasion points? It's the tree here. It's an attachment on either side. This is still a big play, which can run to the center. If this is played, or like some kind of play is here played, then these stones become a danger. So I think running here is important to make some kind of connection. The band on C4 wasn't even played. Yeah, this is a bigger move. I'm thinking about the two-space jump onto D7, which could help seal out this entire thing. I will do that. I feel like the cut on K8 is going to come if I respond with J12. But I think I'm fine to be cut. I will extend with this L8 stone by 1. There's a lot of algae on the top side still. We'll have to see. I'm just going to connect here. So the double approach here is going to be... is it a double approach? Playing on H3 is going to be big, I think, for them. A cut here doesn't work because I have a ladder. But the wedge might work. Yeah, the wedge destroys the ladder. If I respond against the wedge with J13, playing on the first line, then the cut works. So against the wedge, I will be forced to connect, and they will be able to connect under. But I feel like this is going to be a lot bigger than that. Like, if I play K7, I make this approach play way worse, because then I can just block with K3. Even if the stone is running to the top, there's no base to get, and it won't be able to connect up with these stones either. And it's still not fully connected, or is it? H3? Yeah, that's annoying. It is connected. No, it isn't. It isn't. F3, F2. I have Hana again on G2. G3 is played, and I Atari on E2. This will reduce my the space a lot, essentially. If the wedge is done. Wedge is done, I connect. How can I seal out the open wedge? I think the wedge is doing more damage. It can pretty much... I can't contain it, I think. Just gonna keep running on the side. So I'm gonna do this instead. Do a Tiger's Mouse on H11. He invades. I'm just gonna get the right side wall here. So you're pretty much all in on the center right now, hoping that it's enough points to win the game. We have to disconnect one of the sides, I think, in order, or gain this corner in order to get enough points. Pretty much all extensions from this tree are taken. If I do the one space jump, it can be pushed through. I don't think that this push is that threatening though. The cutting stones will be inside my quadrant here. I can always close this off once it's after the cut. Let's see. There will be 2 stones here after the cut when I protect on the right side. Because the right side is more dangerous. These stones will only have 3 liberties left. No, in my mind it works. With the wedge, I will be disconnected. But the cutting stones will only have 1 liberty left once I play E6 and Atari. This push might be more dangerous, since K7 I play J7, then he can Hane me on J6. The tree can also be played from their side, which gives them even more territory. But I don't think I can convert this into my territory anymore. Anyway, so it's like a half corner for me, or like less than half a corner for me in value, I think. So both of these are bad, because if I don't respond to this, the Kusumi is gonna make this way harder to contain. And this has the Hane on J6. So maybe we just play a Kusumi on J5 here. This will attack the Hane stone on J6, making it way easier to defend. And it will also defend against the Kusumi on H4 by enabling H5 to seal it off. If he pushes through onto G5, I can cut him off, and the cutting stone won't be able to do much. Let's do that. Pretty sure we can Hane on 2 stones here. We have this helping stone. If he cuts... Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna Hane again here, threaten to cut. I want to play V7, but then we have this double weakness once he tries to push in here. Yes, I can't do that. You can Hane from above still and take a part of the corner, right? After that, I actually want to play the 3-3, so he doesn't play it. But we learned from last time that this isn't center, so maybe we should play the 3-3 right now. We should also be careful on liberties here. If he cuts, Ayatari, this is still fine. Looks fine to me. I'm gonna play the 3-3 in order to destroy his potential. I gain kinda nothing from it, but I reduce the entire... I will make sure that he won't be able to connect one of his sides to this 3-3 stone. Yeah. We block. And we need to protect the cutting point, I think. He cuts. I think we do a solid connection, so we gain more liberties. We don't really need anything for the right side anyway, so I'm gonna do a solid connection. Okay, It's peeping towards my 2-space jump here. Just gonna block on d6 here. That's a strange move. Maybe I had a peeping opportunity there. Yeah, I think I did in order to make some territory. This also lessens the pressure when I play k7. It's kind of hard for me to evaluate how much points I can get out of this weird corner right here. This left side has more potential, but the right side, I'm worried about actually doing something. Maybe I should look for center first. F3, c4 too. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm seeing. F3 and c4. Right. F3 for sure seems like center. But on about c4, I'm not sure if that's even center. I think it's big. C4 seems big for sure. I'm gonna do f3 first, then c4. And now we play g4, threatening the Atari. And blocking my side at the same time. I think we just play h3, right? The Atari. It's still gonna threaten a disconnect. So the cut Atari here isn't threatening because I can just extend, and when he goes out I can ladder him. But J3 is a center move because it's enabling 2 center move. It's gonna force me to connect and then can go into my Kusumi, forcing me to connect on the other side and to get some more territory. I can't play J2 myself since he can still play J3. So I'm thinking about just extending here and trying to cash in on the territory. Now we just block on J6 and he's cashing out on the right side. I'm thinking about L5 as was my first thought, but I'm also thinking about M3 and just claiming my own territory. Letting him play L5 gives him like 2 points, while this can give me 1, 2, 4 points. The corner. So this seems bigger. You block and make this I shape at the same time. Think about the cut. Cut. That's still fine. It's our symmetry issue. Can't defend both sides. Yeah, we are going to get reduced by a lot now. I know this play. So we block off one side, and he will have to attack on the other side. We don't need to play G12 or something. I'm just thinking which side is bigger. I think the left side is bigger. Let's play the left side. Oh, I guess this is still center. And then he's gonna play J13 afterwards. Huh. I guess this is still all center, so he's playing it in whatever order he wishes. Which is fine. I threaten to disconnect here with this move. And then block him off. He has to... Yeah, we block this off. Still center. We took his 2 points. This is center, we can play it. Look for other center moves. N3 and 4 is Gote for me, center for them. K1 is Gote for them, Gote for me, and Gote for me. C7 is center for me, and Gote for them, and that's it. So I play the top first, it's the most points. I guess it's not actually 3 points, it's 3. I threaten to take, and then he can take back. So it's 1 point. Is this actually just 1 point? I'm not sure. I'm gonna play this first though. I'm fine here. Then I play this. This was Gote for us both. And then I should play something here. Just play this right. Sure, I'll respond. They respond, I connect. And I can play L4 now, which is still 1 point worth. It's cool. Yeah. And this is neutral, right? Is there anything else? I don't see it. Pass as well. No! Wait, only 5.5? Wow, I expected way worse. It was, we lost, but not that heavy. Not bad. Not bad. Let's look at the performance report. My opening wasn't good. Okay. Mid-game is stinky as always. Endgame had 1 mistake. Let's go over analysis here. Aha! there you go. I actually identified it correctly that moving to the side is way more beneficial than to match the two stones here. Okay, this was my opening mistake. It was the two-space jump. What did they want me to do instead? Play M9. Well, it seems like everything is a mistake in comparison to this, so... Oh, what's happening here? I'm taking the corner? Ah, I see. No, not quite. Ah, okay, we essentially, filled them in, filled the right side in Gote. That's what we got. Because we still have these, and there's like one cutting point that is open. But they won't be able to do much with the cutting point because we have them kind of locked in. Okay. I will remember this kind of play for next time. My Targas mouse was apparently a mistake. I was worried about the wedge. Preventing the tree. This prevents the tree and an attachment on the top left side. But doesn't this enable the wedge right here? Wait, I thought this doesn't work. I thought you can't extend up. Because now the cut works, right? What's going on here? This is what I thought would happen. Ah, we moved one more. I see. And now the ladder works again. I see. That's a trick that I should remember. That if the building stone for a ladder gets into Atari, I can just extend the ladder and then continue it. Okay, this was another mistake. I did the Kursumi towards the middle for influence. They wanted me to kill the top right corner instead, top left corner. I guess that makes sense. Even if they come, but then the Kursumi is played here, right? And they run out. Not even Kursumi, huh? Just want to push. Oh, I'm thinking about this. Let's let it read out a bit more. Oh, I think I understand what's going on. It's trying to show me that these black stones will probably be like surrounded, but they're telling me that I should try to survive with this tree stone shape. And as of now, I don't know how to survive with this shape. I always fail at it. Okay, let's go back. But yeah, that makes sense. Like killing an entire corner in order to survive here. That makes sense to me if my interpretation is correct here. What is this? I see. This only works because I have my two-stone jump here. This kind of play is going to connect to my two-stone. Let's play it a bit out in order to understand it. Oh, yeah, I can force a coal. Wow, didn't know that. So this only works because of this two-stone here. Two-space jump here. It's very interesting. I will have to research that a bit. I haven't seen this kind of variation in the Joseki. They wanted me to. They thought double hunter would have been better too. Just taking the corner essentially. Is it a double hunter? Not really. I don't really see why this is that bad for white. Let's go back. I think the value of the pony key is diminished because we have already the center kind of walled in. I think that's the idea, and because this already lives anyway, the pony key is probably not as valuable. But it was still big in the variation we saw. They got pretty far into the center. Aha, this was another mistake. It seems like I made all of the mistakes here. Ah, I see. I get it. Play center first. These are my center moves, right? So that's why I should play them first. That's what it is telling me. The other thing is that it wants me to play. The top moves are center two, right? And this move it was this was something I noticed later. It is like a peep. So I didn't notice the center moves and to play them before playing this. This was another mistake. Yeah. Instead of just connecting, I could have played. Wait, this would have been a ko. But it is something that is threatening the other side at the same time because he can't afford to play on the Hana here, right? If you place the Hana here, then I can connect and disconnect him, right? or like win over the one stone. Yeah, okay. Ah, this was a mistake too. Because this was no threat for me to get disconnected. I think it doesn't make a difference. Does it? This is like 4 points. This is like 1 point, right? So I think it does. No, this I identified this as 2 points, and this was 1 point. Alright, nice, that's it. Pretty good, pretty good.